Get ready for this. In 2027, for a few incredible minutes, the sun is just gonna vanish from the sky. We're talking about a celestial event so huge, so spectacular, that astronomers are already calling it the eclipse of the century. And we're about to find out exactly why.
Mark your calendars, because on that day, for millions of people across 3 different continents, the daytime sky is going to fall into this eerie, beautiful twilight. But listen, this isn't just any solar eclipse. What makes this one a true once-in-a-lifetime event really comes down to just one thing: time.
6 minutes. That right there is the magic number. In some of the best viewing spots, the total darkness, what astronomers call totality, is going to last for over 6 full minutes. Now, to put that into perspective, that is an incredibly, exceptionally rare amount of time for the sun to be gone.
And that's exactly what the experts are saying. You know, a typical total solar eclipse, you might get 2, maybe 3 minutes of darkness if you're really, really lucky. This one is set to more than double that, which makes it one of the longest total solar eclipses we've seen since the early 1900s.
Okay, so what's the deal with those 6 minutes? What's the science behind it? Why is this particular eclipse so unusually long?
Well, it all comes down to this perfect cosmic alignment, kind of like a celestial dance of orbital mechanics. The real secret is all about the moon's exact distance from us here on Earth on that very specific day.
So on August 2nd, 2027, the moon is going to pass in front of the sun, right when it's at what's called its perigee. That's the closest point to us it gets. And when the moon is closer, it naturally appears a little bit larger in our sky. And a bigger-looking moon means it can block out the sun's light for a much, much longer time.
And this comparison really drives it home. Most eclipses, they offer a quick, fleeting 2 or 3 minutes of darkness. This one, a breathtaking 6 minutes and 23 seconds in the best locations. That extra time is an absolute game changer, whether you're a casual observer, a scientist, or a photographer.
So, where on Earth are people going to get to see this incredible show? Well, the path of totality is absolutely vast, and it's crossing over some of the world's most historic and amazing landscapes.
The eclipse is actually going to start out over the Atlantic Ocean. Then it'll make landfall and just carve this dramatic path right across southern Europe, the northern tip of Africa, and on into the Middle East. Millions and millions of people are going to have a front row seat.
And we're not talking about remote areas here. We're talking about major cities and regions. The path of total darkness is going to cross over places like Malaga in Spain and Marrakesh in Morocco. It's then going to hit its absolute peak duration over Egypt, right near the ancient city of Luxor, before it continues across Saudi Arabia and Yemen.
So let's step back from the astronomy for a second. What does an event of this scale actually mean for the people on the ground? Well, the impact is expected to be massive. It's going to touch everything from tourism to cutting-edge scientific research.
Oh yeah, this is a huge, huge deal for the global travel industry. You've got dedicated eclipse chasers from all over, the US, the UK, Japan, Europe, already booking specialist tours. In fact, hotels in those prime viewing spots in southern Spain and Morocco are already reporting that they're selling out more than a year in advance.
And for scientists, this is an absolute goldmine. I mean, that extended period of darkness gives them an incredibly rare opportunity. It's like the universe is holding a giant magnifying glass up to the sun for them. They'll be able to study its outer atmosphere, the corona, with a kind of clarity that's just usually impossible. And this isn't just about getting cool pictures. It's about gathering crucial data on things like solar wind and magnetic fields, the very forces that affect space weather and all of our technology right here on Earth.
And you can bet that for astrophotographers, this is a dream come true. That long totality means they have more time to adjust their camera settings, to bracket their exposures, and capture these breathtakingly detailed images of the sun's ethereal corona. Seriously, we can expect some of the most stunning space photography of our time to come out of this event.
Okay, now this is probably the most critical takeaway of all. If you're planning to watch, and you should, you have to do it safely. I'm not kidding. Looking directly at the sun, even when it's partially covered, can cause permanent, irreversible eye damage. You absolutely must use ISO certified eclipse glasses. Or you can build a simple pinhole projector to watch it indirectly. And if you're using a camera or a telescope, it has to have a proper solar filter on it. No exceptions.
When it's all said and done, for the millions of people who get to witness it, those 6 minutes of darkness will be so much more than just an astronomical event. It's his profound connection to the cosmos, right? A shared human experience that reminds us of our place in the universe. It's a moment that will truly feel both ancient and, at the very same time,